Welcome to Tungal online classes. Now in this session we will see the last concept of electromagnetic induction. The concept is AC generator. What is mean by AC generator? What is its construction? How it is working? In detail we will see. We know that electromagnetic induction concept. What it is? Wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF induced in the coil. This phenomenon we are calling electromagnetic induction. On that basis, AC generator can work. How it is? AC generator is a device which converts mechanical energy into electric energy. It converts mechanical energy to electric energy by changing magnetic flux EMF induced in the coil. So that how it is? The device which converts electric mechanical energy into electric energy. Then how it is working? If a coil rotates in a uniform magnetic field, an EMF induced in the coil. Because already we know that wherever magnetic flux changes, how the magnetic flux changes? Either by changing in magnitude of the magnetic field, either by changing in area of the coil, either by orientation of the coil. By three factors, magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. So that wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF induced directly. AC generator working on the principle of how it is working? Principle of AC generator. It works on the principle of EMI, electromagnetic induction. Wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF induced in the coil. Right. Then how the construction looks like, how the working is there, what is the theory of AC generator, in detail we will see. Right. Let us go for construction. What is construction of AC generator? Construction of AC generator. Very simple. Initially I will draw the diagram, in detail I will explain what is AC generator. See here. This is construction of AC generator. In simple manner. Right. See here. Let us see one by one parts of the AC generator. In detail I will explain. The second call part number 1. So these two. These two I can call part number 2. And this one. This is nothing but part number 3. And this is part number 4. So together 9 lines of 4. How the construction looks like. Initially I will write what are the parts. Parts number 1 I can call armature. Part 2 I can call slip rings. Part number 3, just a chemical carbon brushes or simply a chemical brushes. And part number 4 is nothing but magnets. Magnets, one more part is there. This part I can call shaft. This is simple construction of AC generator. Let us explain one by one part of AC generator, then how it is working. Later we'll see. See here. AC generator consists of a rectangular coil. Say this is nothing but rectangular coil. I can call ABCD. This is ABCD. It consists of a rectangular coil with many number of turns. And this rectangular coil wound on a soft iron. It wound on a soft iron. The coil and soft iron together called as armature. What are calling this? Armature. Armature means the rectangular coil wounded on a soft iron core. This we are calling armature. And at the end of the armature, two slip rings are connected. Say these slip rings I can call this is R1, this is R1, and this I can call R2. Right. At the end of the armature, two slip rings say R1 and R2 are connected. Two slip rings along with the armature are supported by a shaft. And two carbon brushes are permanently fixed at the end of the R1 and the R2. It indicates the rotation of the coil. Across these carbon brushes, output can be obtained. One thing, and this rectangular coil is suspended between two strong magnets. Say one is north pole, second one is south pole. This provides magnetic field. This provides magnetic field from north pole to south pole, perpendicular to plane of the coil. Look at it. This is nothing but uniform magnetic field. Very simple. I am taking what it is. AC generator consists of a rectangular coil with many number of turns wounded on a soft iron core. At the end of the shaft, at the end of the armature, two slip rings say R1 and R2 are connected. It indicates the rotation of the coil. And at the slip rings, two carbon brushes are permanently fixed. Across the carbon brushes, you can obtain the output of AC generator. And see here, the armature and the slip rings are supported by shaft, and this coil is placed in between two strong electromagnets which provide radial magnetic field and perpendicular magnetic field. Then question is how mechanical energy can be converted into electric energy. That is directly we will go working of AC generator. How the AC generator can work. Working of AC generator. Look at it, how it is going to be work. We know that when the coil is rotating in uniform magnetic field, due to rotation of the coil, magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. Due to changing in magnetic flux, EMF is induced in the coil. The induced EMF, it changes from 0 to maximum and maximum to 0 for half rotation. I mean, during half rotation of this coil, the EMF can changes from 0 to maximum and maximum to 0. Then during second half rotation of the coil, again EMF can increases from 0 to maximum in reverse direction and again becomes 0. I mean directly, wherever coil rotates from 0 to maximum during half rotation, current can increase, I mean EMF can increase from 0 to maximum and become 0. And during second half rotation, again EMF and current can induce in the reverse direction and again become 0. Right? See here, during this rotation of the coil, EMF induced. The direction of rotation of the coil, EMF induced, and direction of magnetic field again given by Fleming's right hand rule. Then later we will see how Fleming's right hand rule can be applied. Let us go how it is working. We know that this coil contains many number of turns and this coil has a different area. Right? We know magnetic flux. Let us see what is theory of this AC generator in detail. I will explain how EMF changes from 0 to maximum, maximum to 0 during half rotation. That we will see in detail. Look at it. We know that initial flux. What is flux? Flux is equal to dot product of magnetic field and area. Dot product of magnetic field and area. This we are calling magnetic flux. I mean, number of magnetic field lines can pass through given surface. That's we are calling magnetic flux. But we know that angular velocity. What is angular velocity? Angular velocity is equal to angular displacement by time. Or what is angular displacement? That is omega into time. Write down this. Then theta is equal to omega into t. Then how it is? Phi is equal to what? This phi is equal to how much? This phi is equal to B into A. B into A cos omega into T. This much flux is exist now. During North Pole and South Pole, this much magnetic flux can exist. Remember this. Remember this. This is nothing but magnetic flux linked with the coil. We know that according to electromagnetic induction, wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF induced in the coil. See here. During the rotation of the coil, orientation of the coil changes. I mean, angle of rotation of the coil changes. During angle of rotation of the coil changes, magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. Wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, what is produced? An EMF is produced in the coil. How it is? During the rotation of this coil, either from 0 to 90 degree, 90 to 180 degree, 180 to 270, 270 to 360 degree, during that rotation, the EMF can changes. I mean, EMF can induce in the coil in this direction, and output can be obtained across the carbon brushes. See here. Now let us take whenever coil rotates in this uniform magnetic field like this way. I mean, mechanical, by applying mechanical energy, this coil rotates. Wherever coil rotates, magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, so that in this coil EMF induces. Right? We know that. See here. Wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes according to Fleming's second law, magnitude of EMF induced in the coil directly proportional to rate of change of magnetic flux along with negative sign. This negative sign indicates according to Lenz's law. Right? But this much flux can exist. See here. Wherever during this flux, how to write? Minus d by dt of flux. What is flux? This value. This coil contains so many number of turns. Due to number of turns, shall I replace by n value? N represent total. This represent total number of turns. Right. N is equal to what value? NVA cos omega t. Right. NVA is constant. What is EMF then? EMF is equal to what value? Minus NVA d by dt of what value? Cos omega t. Differentiation of this is of what form? D by dx of cos x form. D by dx of cos x, that is minus sin x. What is differentiation of this value? Differentiation of this value shall I write? E is equal to what value? E is equal to NVA minus NVA cubed of same. Differentiation of cos omega t, minus sin omega t into omega. How it is? See here. Minus omega into sin omega into t. Minus becomes plus. Then what is remaining? EMF induced in the coil can be given. NVA into omega into how much? Omega into t. But what is omega into t? Already have seen. Omega into t is equal to theta. What do you observe then? E is equal to N B into A into omega. Sin omega t can be replaced by theta. N is constant, B is constant, area is constant, and angular velocity also constant. If the coil rotates in a circular path with constant angular velocity and constant EMF is induced in this coil. So all are constant values. These all are constant. This constant again I will replace with this value. This can replace as E naught. E naught what value? That is sin theta. Look at me. This is sin theta. I mean, how much EMF induced? This much EMF induced when the coil rotates in uniform magnetic field. But I said initially, whenever coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, EMF can changes from 0 to maximum to 0 for half rotation, right? And again, during second half rotation, EMF can changes from 0 to maximum in reverse direction and again becomes 0. Already I said, let us see how this coil rotates and how the EMF changes during the rotation. Look at me. So all these are concerned to theory of AC generator. See here. Initially, let us take coil. The coil is parallel to magnetic field. Parallel to magnetic field means the magnetic field and area vector both are in same direction. Then the coil is parallel to plane of the coil. Look at me. How the situation looks like. I will draw different situation. During the different situation, just I can observe how the EMF can changes from 0 to maximum and maximum to 0. Look at me. Before that, shall I take different orientation of the coil? I can call these are different orientations. Right? Like this situation I can draw. Then this is second situation. What I can observe? Right? Again this is second one. Right? And this is last one. How magnetic field can changes. Are you following? Look at it. Along y-axis I can take the EMF and along x-axis we will take time. This is the time and this indicates EMF. Right. Initially when coil is parallel to magnetic field, I mean area of the coil parallel to magnetic field. Look at it in this situation. In this situation, shall I take it is 0? I mean the coil is parallel to direction of magnetic field. In what angle available here? Let us take theta is equal to what value? 0. Parallel to magnetic field meaning area vector and magnetic field both are in same direction. Theta equal to 0. If theta 0, sine 0 is 0. 0 into E naught is 0. Then what is E? E is equal to 0. I mean no EMF can induce when plane of the coil is parallel to magnetic field. But whenever this coil rotates from 0 to 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree. Look at me. When coil rotates from where to where? Coil rotates from 0 to 90 degree. What is sine 90? Sine 90 is 0. So sine 91, 1 into E naught. Then how the EMF can changes? EMF can changes like this from 0 to maximum. By what angle? By 90 degree. What about this value? This value is equal to E naught. When coil rotates from 0 to 90 degree, EMF can changes from 0 to maximum. But when coil rotates from 90 to 180, 180 means half rotation, 0 to 180 means half rotation. See here, when coil rotates from 0 to 180 degree, sine 180, 0, 0 into E naught, 0, then E is equal to 0, again E becomes 0. E becomes 0. I mean, this second call 0 degree, this second call 90 degree, what about this one? This is 180, total is 180. Are you following? When coil rotates from 0 to 90, EMF is maximum, and when coil rotates from 90 to 180, then EMF must be 0. So during half rotation, EMF increases from 0 to maximum and maximum to 0. Now let us come to second half rotation. When coil rotates from 180 to 270 degree, 180 to 270 means where it is? Shall I take? This is nothing but 270 degree, right? When coil rotates from 180 to 270, sine 270, minus 1 into E naught, minus, then how the EMF can changes? EMF can changes like this. What about this value? This value is equal to 270. This is 270. What I can call? This is 270. 270 means what value? Minus E naught. EMF can increase in reverse direction. Again when coil rotates from 270 to 360 degree, 360, sine 360, 0, 0 into E naught, 0. Again EMF becomes what value? Again EMF becomes 0. Look at me, how it is? See here. EMF increases from 270 to 360 degree like this. This I can call 360 degree. Right? What about this EMF? This EMF is equal to what value? Minus E naught. So this I can call maximum EMF during 90 rotation, during 180 rotation like this, during 270 and during 360. This is what? How it is? When coil rotates from 0 to 90, EMF increases, and when rotates from 90 to 180, EMF becomes 0 during half rotation. During second half rotation, EMF changes from again 0 to maximum in reverse direction. Again when coil rotates from 270 to 360, again EMF becomes 0. I mean, this total how much? It should be 360 degree. This second call 0 degree. What about this? This is 90 degree. What about this 180? This is 270. What about this? 360. I mean, when coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, the EMF produced is sinusoidally. How the EMF can change here? When coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, EMF can change like this during one complete rotation. During one complete rotation, in what? Here 0 degree available, here 90 degree. How much here? 180, 270. How much it is? This is 360. See here, this can call maximum EMF or this can call maximum EMF. This we are calling sinusoidal EMF. I mean, when coil rotates in a uniform magnetic field by a constant angular velocity in the coil, the EMF can change just like a sinusoidal values. Right? Then I said that whenever coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, the direction of induced current or direction of induced EMF, direction of magnetic field and direction of rotation of the coil, that is given by Fleming's right hand rule. Already we know that 3 fingers of right hand like thumb, forefinger, middle finger, they stretch in such a way that how I stretch it? I stretch it in such a way that this indicates direction of magnetic field, this indicates direction of current and this indicates direction of rotation of the coil. I can rotate this coil in this direction like this situation now. Right? When coil rotates, this is direction of magnetic field, rotation of the coil, and this indicates direction of induced current or direction of induced EMF. But here we are taking so many types of generator. Either kind of hydroelectric generator, either kind of power generator, I mean nuclear power generator, thermal nuclear generator, thermal electric generator, like so many types of AC generators are available. But for our syllabus, simply whenever a coil rotates in uniform magnetic field and EMF induced in the coil, the induced EMF can changes from 0 to maximum and maximum to 0 again in reverse direction. So this is one of the phenomena when coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, EMF induced in the coil. This is the phenomena we are using in the next chapter that we are calling alternating current. Before that, just remember, whenever coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, in this coil, EMF can induce and induced EMF can changes as a sinusoidal. Right? On what basis? Wherever magnetic flux linked with the coil changes and EMF induced in the coil. So on AC generator, let us take a very simple example. Let us take a simple example how EMF induced in the coil. Look at it here. See here. We know that, remember this formula. Whenever coil rotates in uniform magnetic field, let us take E is equal to what value? MVA omega into sin theta. Look at it. Now on basis of AC generator, simply I will take a simple example how EMF can induce in the coil. Look at it here. Simple again. In an AC generator, simple numerical I will take. In an AC generator, the armature contains 100 tons of area 0.1 meter square in a uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field of 0.1 Tesla with angular speed 10 radian per second. What is the numerical here? In an AC generator, armature contains 10 tons each of area 0.1 meter square in uniform magnetic field of 0.1 Tesla with angular speed 110 radian per second. What is maximum EMF induced in coil. Maximum EMF induced in coil. Induced in coil. AC generator. Look at me here. Very simple. AC generator contains armature contain how many number of turns? How many number of turns? 100 number of turns. Right? Of what area? Area of the coil is equal to what value? 0.1 meter square. Are you following me? In a uniform magnetic field, what value? In an uniform magnetic field of 0.1 Tesla. With angular speed means the coil rotates with angular speed. How much? 10 radian per second. 10 radian per second. What we need? We need a maximum value of induced EMF. We know that EMF induced, the formula. What is the EMF induced? E is equal to what value? E is equal to NBA. NBA of what value? NBA omega. Of what value? Sin theta. Right. We know that EMF induced in the coil, when it is maximum at 90 degree. I mean, when the coil, the plane of the coil perpendicular to direction of magnetic field, EMF is maximum. Either EMF maximum at 90 degree in one direction, or maximum EMF at 270 degree in reverse direction. Whatever manner you can take. Let us take here. EMF is maximum. When EMF is maximum at theta is equal to 90 degree. I mean, plane of the coil perpendicular to direction. Perpendicular to direction of magnetic field. Look at it. Theta equal to 90 sin 91. Then what is remaining? E is equal to NBA into omega. Right. What is N? N is nothing but 100. This is 100. B. What is B value? B value is equal to 0.1. Area is equal to what value? 0.1 meter. Right. Omega how much? That is 10. 0.1 into 0.1, 0.01. 0.01 into 100, that is 1. 1 into 10, that is 10. Then what is EMF induced in the coil? EMF induced in the coil is equal to 10 volt. I mean, when coil is perpendicular to uniform magnetic field, how much EMF induced? 10 volt EMF is induced. The remaining numerical, that is NCERT numerical on electromagnetic induction, we will see in the next session. Thank you, students.